Hi, this is Kiesza, and you're tuned in to Silk TV.
Right now, I am joined by Kiesza. How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I know you've got like the busiest schedule.
Yep.
Like,
it's crazy.
Flight to New York tomorrow. You just flew back from New York, LA, IB for last Friday for the Radio 1 and Chicago.
New York, LA, Chicago, and Ibiza.
It is non-stop for you
in a
right
week.
Now. Crazy. And you still managed to keep up the appearance.
Well, I don't know. I have a lot of energy, I guess.
The hair is all in place. My hair is a little bit of a... bit of a mess right now.
I do it fresh every day.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling the style. Like, if we can get on the camera quickly, like the Reebok, she's got the old school
pumps.
Reebok pumps on. Woo! I've got a pair of them at home myself as well.
I kept the official pump.
Ballers,
yeah.
And the jacket and everything. That's just
yeah, this is like a really cool Canadian like dance company, and it's called Nozo.
Okay.
And yeah,
nice.
I like rocking like upcoming designers.
Yeah. Okay. So I did read as well. You were aiming to launch your own
fashion line.
Yes. Style pop, was it?
Steam pop.
Sorry.
Style pop's cool though.
Steam pop. I mean, what is that? Something you want to get into eventually, or are you looking at doing that now?
It's something I'm working on now. I'm just, there's not a lot of time, so.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, you're one person that. Usually when I come down to interview, I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And talk about, there's not much to talk about. But with you, like, there's so much that I can talk about. I'm going to go back and start, like, from the beginning for you. At a young age of 16, was it, you joined the Navy, Navy Reserves?
Yes.
What made you, what made that choice come about?
I was a really risk-taking, thrill-seeker teenager.
Quite spontaneous.
Very spontaneous. The Navy was a very spontaneous decision, and I thought that boot camp sounded fun. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I got gassed in a gas chamber. Like, I had to do, like, go out in the bush, and they would set off fake bombs and grenades and fire at us with blanks, but it seemed real. Like, it was so crazy. They made simulation war, basically, and you'd have to deal with it.
Also, as well, can I just say, Kiesza is actually a top shotter.
Yeah.
See, now that kind of has a different meaning over here to like your meaning, but you're actually a trained sniper as well.
Well, okay, the story behind that is the first time I ever shot a gun, I kind of, they told me I broke a record or something crazy. I mean, I think I shot 15 shots, 5 lying down, 5 kneeling, and 5 standing up at a target, and they all went into a range of about an inch, a circle about an inch wide.
Wow.
At 200 meters.
See, now,
so it was like
me on Call of Duty. I'm like, I can't even hit the target.
I love Call of Duty. I'm
gonna have to add you. You got Xbox?
Well, I don't have a traveling Xbox, but yeah, maybe back home.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll kill me.
I don't know.
My
I'm better in real life actually than I am on computer games, or not computer games. Sorry, on Xbox.
Okay.
You know, I call everything Nintendo. It doesn't matter if it's Xbox, if it's PlayStation, I just call everything Nintendo.
Because you're just old school like that, yeah?
Yeah, I had a Nintendo when it was like an old Nintendo, like it was...
The original Nintendo.
It was the original Nintendo.
Did you have then, you must have had Duck Hunt with the gun.
Yes, I had that. It was so good.
And
those are the best games ever.
Yeah, and the original Mario as well.
I had the original Mario, yeah, and it was like beater. It was like an old Nintendo, but we loved that thing, and we.
Did you upgrade to the Super Nintendo when it came out?
Super Nintendo, got it for Christmas.
Tell me,
I played Mario World.
The best game ever, though.
Racing.
Mario Kart.
You were gonna say that?
Mario
Kart,
the best game ever
all
made.
Time.
Super Nintendo, Mario Kart.
Yep, I agree.
Close second though, GoldenEye on the N64.
Oh.
Do you remember that one?
Yes. Briefly. I didn't play that one as much, but my brothers played that one a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I do. And I love car racing games. What was the best car racing game on... Well, Mario... But no, sorry, I'm upgrading again. We did get an Xbox.
Yeah.
And then there was this... What was it called? There was a car racing game I was so good at.
Forza.
No. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I'm a great race car driver.
Well, I'll put you
when
to
I
the
was
test
a
one day
kid,
because I'm pretty
a psychic
handy on
told
the
me
racing
I was
games.
meant to be a race car driver.
Okay.
But it never came true.
So that could have been another career path maybe for Kiesza.
Yeah, but I was great at go-kart racing, like in real life. I was great. So maybe it was like something that should have happened but never did.
Wow.
Or maybe it will. Just hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so let's talk quickly about the music then. That's what we're here to talk about. Your previous single, Hideaway.
Hideaway.
Obviously, everyone's heard of it. How many millions of views now on YouTube?
I just passed 70 million, I think, which is crazy.
Straight in at #1 in the UK charts as well.
Yeah, that was...
As a debut single, that is crazy. And it's, I mean, you released it over here in the UK, chose to release it in the UK. Why was that?
Because the UK, I just felt like had the same sound or a similar sound to what I was creating. Mm-hmm. And I've always sort of liked what goes on in the UK in general. It really, like, I left Canada to the US to find a sound that fit with me. And when I found the sound that I loved, it felt more like something that would work in the UK. Because that sound, I mean, it's still like just now sort of crossing over. So I didn't feel like the US would embrace me at that time. And I really wanted to sort of immerse myself into the whole culture. And I always wanted to live in the UK because I love the music that comes out of the UK.
Okay, are you actually based over here in the UK?
Yeah, I have an apartment here.
Wow, whereabouts in London?
In Shoreditch.
Oh,
yeah.
Stylish.
Yeah, I didn't know anywhere, so I said, where should I live? And everyone's like, Shoreditch. So I was like, cool.
Yeah, isn't that one of like the style centres?
I think it's like the Williamsburg of London.
I don't even know what Williamsburg is. So.
Oh, it's in Brooklyn, so it's a little more like hipster.
Yeah, okay.
But I wouldn't call myself a hipster. But but it's cool. It's a really cool place. There's all this really great graffiti all around, and there's a lot of people dressed up strange in their own way, expressing themselves for who they are. It's fun.
So over 70 million views on the video on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah.
The video though, it's a special video though. I've just heard you actually got an MTV nomination for the video as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you know what? I have to congratulate my choreographer Luba Casto because she choreographed that video.
I have to congratulate you for doing all of that in one take.
For doing the choreography.
Thank you. As well, might add, with a broken rib.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I didn't know it was broken till after the video. So psychologically, I think that helped me out. I knew it hurt pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was fractured actually, which is considered a break.
Yeah. That's bad. Yeah. But yeah, as well, the story behind the track, you wrote, recorded, mixed, mastered in, what was it, 90 minutes?
90 minutes, that's correct.
That's like a game of... I don't know if you call it soccer.
Soccer.
You call it football.
No, I call it football because I just can't call American football because they don't use their feet.
But yeah, in 90 minutes, there's not a lot of things you can do in 90 minutes, but record.
There's a lot of things you can do in 90 minutes if you really try.
We won't go into that kind of detail, but
you can cook a great meal.
I've heard about what's this meal you make as well? A pomlette.
Oh, you're talking about the pomlette. Yes. Yes. I invented the pomlette. Nobody knows what it is yet.
This sounds like, you know when you're a student, the students always have like the student recipes. This sounds like a student recipe to me. Like what is
like a cooking
pomlette?
Student recipe?
No, like an actual, because students always make like concoctions like super noodles with beans and stuff like that, and like take something really basic and make something weird. What?
It is weird made from basic. That is true, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't made out of like necessity to eat cheaply. Although I did spend many years eating on
pomelettes.
A very tight budget. But it's just a very specific technique as to how to prepare. It's like a pizza omelet, but not. You prepare the dough in a certain way, and you create it on a frying pan. But there's a technique that I invented.
That only you know.
It's a patented technique.
It's a secret of Kiesza.
No, I'm gonna release it to the world. I just need to do it on camera.
Next time we meet up,
I figured I'll do it on a cooking show.
Next time you meet up, can you bring me a pomlette?
it has to be made like you have to eat it.
You have to
as
eat
it's
it fresh.
made. Yeah, fresh off the pan. But we can make pomelettes one day.
Okay, yeah.
Together, definitely.
Wicked. We'll do
Everyone
that.
needs to try one. It's like the best thing ever. Pretty much.
So back to the music again. The the future now for Kiesza looks absolutely massive after that dropping that #1 single. I heard as well, while you were out in Ibiza, you bumped into a couple of special people.
Skrillex and Diplo.
Yeah, just some random people, like
just random. No, it was crazy because like I knew what Skrillex looked like, but I actually didn't know what Diplo looked like for some reason. I knew all his music, and I was a huge Major Lazer fan, but for some reason I didn't quite recognize him that moment. And and Skrillex came up to me and was like, "Hey, like so nice to meet you," and I was just kind of like, "Wow." Skrillex knows who I am. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is my friend." And I was like, "Nice to meet you." And then he was like, "Hi, I'm Diplo." I was like, "Oh, that person."
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of you.
Wow, you did all that stuff. And then it was funny because I was a little like shy for a second, and they're like, "Yeah, we should work later." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, right, cool." And
so you actually got in the studio with them out there?
No way, they're serious.
Yeah.
And then everybody in my group was like, "No, they were serious. You should do that." And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's work."
Wow.
And then we did. We went to their hotel, and like they had this giant empty jacuzzi, and we for some reason took selfies in it, and then talked about Godzilla for a while, and then decided to make music.
Okay, so well, that's one to look out for then. So is that due a release this year?
This month, I think.
This month as well.
It happened so quick, and now they just want to like put it out.
Wicked. Okay. And your current single, which we've got to talk about as well, Giant in My Heart.
Yes, we must talk about that.
Yes, before we get out of here. What's the meaning behind the tune, quickly?
Giant in My Heart is the opposite of Hideaway in terms of meaning. Hideaway is the beginning of love, and Giant in My Heart is the end of love. Okay. So it's like yin and yang.
It's like the breakup process.
Yeah, it's about letting go of something that you don't want to let go of, but you know is finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the video for that one is online as well.
Yes,
so you can go and check that out and get them YouTube hits up to another 70 million, hopefully.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that number every time I hear it. That's crazy.
It is out in August on the 11th.
It's a 10th, I think? Or
is
the
it
11th? You know what? I always get it mixed up.
I'm sure it's the 11th.
Okay,
I read it as the 11th.
Right. It's probably the 11th then.
Yeah, but that's available. So if anyone wants to cop that tune, what are the best ways for them to find you online?
Hashtag everything. Twitter is just Kiesza, Kiesza. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
And a website?
Anything you can possibly www.kiesza.com.
There you go. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Thank you for taking the time out to speak to us, and I look forward to meeting you next time and having a Pomlette.
I can't wait.
And also, next time as well, we need to be somewhere bigger so we can have a little shuffle. You can show me some moves as well.
All right, sounds great.
Yeah. Next time then, we'll see you soon.
You too.